Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block today. I am joined again by Greg Bazone. You all know him. Let's get right to the match today. Liverpool beat Sunderland at Anfield 3-0. We were just coming off that big victory against QPR at the weekend, but the big headlines coming into this game were who the hell was going to play right back, who's going to play left back. We all know Jose Enrique is out for about 6 weeks with a hamstring tear. So instead of the rumored Downing at left back, Henderson at right back switch that we may have been anticipating, instead Glenn Johnson moving to left back. A good position for him. I think he's good on the left side defensively. Does a good job cutting in on his right foot as well. And we saw Andre Wisdom at right back. Andre Wisdom actually was Liverpool's leading passer. He completed 45 of 47 passes for 96%, so a tidy job by Andre Wisdom. I had criticized Brendan Rodgers in the past for playing Andre Wisdom so much, especially without the support or the help on the right side, but Wisdom did well today against a totally toothless Sunderland team when Adam Johnson was frankly shit. How do you think Liverpool did in the setup and for the match?
I think that we played very, very well. I think that, of course, we stuck with the 4-3-3 that we all know and love. And I think that we had a very, very similar setup. We, of course, thought we kept Suarez in the middle. I'm very, very, critical of Downing these days because I think that he can do better, and I think that there have been some performances that have been very, very disappointing. But he did very, very well. He got the ball into the box. Right. He got forward. He did not do badly. I think
the biggest thing for Liverpool today was keeping the midfield almost the same. Lucas came back, but Jordan Henderson, again, playing at the position that Liverpool originally signed him to play, which is center attacking mid. Steven Gerrard, again, playing in that more withdrawn role today. But in attack, when you have Gerrard crashing in the box and Henderson already playing in that advanced role, Liverpool looked good today with Henderson leading the attack.
Yeah, they played very, very well. They went forward, they did what they had to do. They created chances, which is, of course, the Liverpool way. You just pass and move, keep the ball, try and get chances, and defend when necessary. And we played the Brendan Rodgers way, and we did exactly what was expected of us.
Steven Gerrard was absolutely outstanding today. This might have been his best match all year. Playing again in that more withdrawn role. A couple stats for you. He had a 93% pass accuracy and created 8 chances today, had the 2 assists. And those 8 chances, according to the Twitter handle @AnfieldIndex, were the most chances he's created since they started tracking the stat back in 2008. So this was Steven Gerrard's most creative game as a Liverpool player in 5 years, which is an incredible feat for Steven Gerrard tonight.
Well, yeah, he played incredibly well, and I think that you have to say that he's been doing very, very well, and he's been adapting more to the Rodgers system. But one thing I'd like to note is the 30 minutes he got from Joe Allen.
Oh, yeah, Joe Allen, I thought... I know you brought this up, but this was the first time this year that we've actually seen Joe Allen have license to get forward and run in on goal. I can't remember him sniffing the 18-yard box for most of this year.
I'd like to note this. If you saw being Liverpool, if you listened to what Rodgers said, he said Allen is a guy who can get forward and who can attack. That was how he was initially bought. Very, very similar to Rafa when he bought Lucas.
I think
when Rafa bought Lucas, Lucas was meant to get forward and was meant to score goals.
Okay.
Now, in both cases, maybe it's a bit too soon with Allen, but with Lucas, you can tell that Lucas is a lot better fitted as that defensive mid. Maybe you're starting to see that a bit more with Allen, and maybe the minutes early, Allen was forced into that role with Lucas's injury. But this is the first time you saw the way that he was intended to be. Going forward, attacking, getting a bit of a license to get into the box and poach.
I think
he should have scored,
yeah,
and he had that goal wiped off. And yes, he was marginally offside, and we did have another goal that was marked off that should have been allowed.
Right.
But that was the first time you saw Allen in the way that he was intended to play.
I don't think that's how he is intended as a midfielder. I think that we've seen him best as a more withdrawn holding midfielder per se. He leads the entire EPL in terms of possession won. So he's somebody that's going to win the battle in midfield for you. Already in 33 minutes, he won possession 4 times. Lucas won possession 8 times in the entire 90. So Joe Allen, again, he's somebody that can honestly probably do both roles. He'll fill in where needed. He can get forward, but I think he's best as what I like to call him the Welsh Xavi, somebody who can control the game from a deeper position and win the battle in midfield for you in terms of possession. So now moving on to our studs and duds of the match. The stud of the match, I want to give it to Steven Gerrard just because this was the most creative match he has had in almost 5 years as a Liverpool player, or since they started tracking those kinds of stats. So my stud of the match, Steven Gerrard. My dud of the match, you know, I'm not going to give it to a Liverpool player because I think every Liverpool player did exceptionally well today. I'm going to give it to Adam Johnson of Sunderland. He was somebody that I really look forward to sort of coming into this game. Somebody that I thought Liverpool would have a hard time with, especially with Andre Wisdom playing right back. And Adam Johnson was shit today.
My stud has to be Suarez. I know it's a bit of an easy cop-out, but given the 2 goals he scored and the fact that he created a shitload of chances, but I just have to look at the fact that he was probably the most creative player we had on the day, and he was probably...
Well, no, Steven Gerrard was.
Well, you would say it was Gerrard, but I mean, look at the quality of the chances.
The stats show that it was Gerrard. I mean, I think Luis Suarez was the most prolific player on the field for Liverpool.
Look at the quality of the chances he created.
I mean...
He fought on...
Gerrard created the chance of the day.
He fights on after a foul and scores. He gets in the box.
Yeah, he did a great job, but he wasn't the most creative player.
He gets the ball in the box and he scores. Not to mention that beautiful ball straight.
Right, he was the best goal scorer today.
Not to mention the beautiful ball to Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, I mean, that was an outstanding ball.
I mean,
outstanding ball.
And Raheem Sterling, very, very clinical finish. But you got to look at those 3 quality chances. He is, quite frankly, our best player going forward. He is our best player there is.
No, without a doubt.
And I mean, you got to. I can't
he
say
even
anything
created
other than that.
he even created some passes that I think that when somebody named Daniel Sturridge steps into the lineup, that Sturridge will finish. You know, creating from the middle, or wingers making those inside runs. I think Suarez will provide plenty of balls for Daniel Sturridge in the future. We'll talk about Sturridge in a separate video, but another great match today. Do you have a final verdict?
I think that we did very, very well over the course of the 4 matches we played.
Right.
I think that we
got... What are we up to, 8th now?
We're up to 8th.
Yeah.
We got 9 out of 12. I said 8 to 10. So
yeah.
I think that
now we have a tougher stretch where we have City, Arsenal, and United in 4 games.
Well, we'll look at that. We have Mansfield there. Sturridge will play against Mansfield. He'll probably get that first goal. Hopefully. You know, I wish there's a piece of wood here. So
yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah, let's just hope for the best here.
All right, and that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the match. We certainly enjoyed watching. Before we go, I just want to show off my shoes because I got these for Christmas. These are a great gift from my dad. These are the Liverpool shoes, like the Liverpool LeBron versions, but it's even more special because I had to put a little custom job there. Always got me thinking of the '96.
Can I just get a quick look at that?
Yeah, look at that. Now, in the original mock-ups, they had the 5 European Cups actually on the bottom, I believe.
I thought it was the 18 leagues.
Or, you know, it was the 18 leagues.
And I hated that.
But, they...
Where's that stupid griffin they had?
Yeah, and the original mock-ups, we'll put a picture up there. They actually had a griffin on the bottom, not a liver bird, an actual griffin.
Those were brutal.
But, because I don't think that Nike has the rights to put anything Liverpool-related on their shoes, they scrapped all that.
And it was great.
Liverpool colors.
It's a great. I'll tell you what.
So it doesn't really match the new jerseys, but the new kits get the Shankly Gates.
I got news for you. Compared to the original mock-up, this is incredible. It's a great shoe. Wow.
Yeah. So my dad was great enough to get this. Was my big Christmas gift. I loved it. And again, had to write the '96. Always think about them. YNWA guys. Hope you have a great 2013. Happy New Year, everybody.